I think the question a lot of people would be thinking and wanting answered at the moment is how much has the royal family actually known about Andrew? What has his brother known? What is his nephews? What have they known about their uncle? How long have the details that are perhaps now coming to light through the Epstein Files and other matters, of course, how long have they been sitting on all of this, and have they hoped maybe that it would go away, or have they just been so deeply embarrassed that they didn't want to talk about it?
Well, it's a difficult question, isn't it? I mean, there's several instances here, and you've got multiple police forces, 9 in the UK now, investigating Andrew for a multitude of allegations. But let's take this first. This is misconduct in a public office, allegations of that relates to his work as a trade envoy for the British government. And I think that how could the royal family have known that he was potentially passing confidential information to Jeffrey Epstein and others? I mean, that is something that will have to be investigated, of course, but I think for the royal family are deeply, deeply embarrassed. And that is why you've seen the king making such an unprecedented statement, saying that the law must take its course. There's certainly no reason to shield him from legal recourse now. And as you said, they're deeply, deeply embarrassed at this whole situation. It's a complete stain on the monarchy, and no doubt we will see further statements for the king if indeed he is charged, or there's further police activity.
Do you think there's any desire within the royal family, perhaps from some of its younger members, say the next in line to the throne, the Prince of Wales, to take an even harder stance on this and come out and say, even though there are currently no charges, he's not actually been accused of a crime at this point, we have enough knowledge in the public sphere to say that Andrew is a drag on the royal family and we're just completely ridding ourselves of him?
Well, what more can be done? I mean, the king has stripped him of his titles, he's taken away his honours, he's removed him from his sort of luxurious residence at Windsor. He's now putting him up in a very much smaller house on the Sandringham estate. There isn't much more he can do. He's certainly not a burden on the public purse. We've seen just last week that the king and the Prince and Princess of Wales spoke of their profound or deep concern at the cascade of allegations that were coming out from the Epstein Files. So they are sort of bound by the structure of what's happening in the police investigation, because they won't want to prejudice any police investigation that is ongoing. Listen, I think that there is certainly strong feeling within the family. In my book recently, I'd written that Prince William had a very staunch view about Andrew immediately after the BBC Newsnight interview. He thought he should be exiled from public and privately from the family. He believed he was a stain on the family. That has come to fruition, regardless of whether these charges. You just have to look at that image of him leaving the police station last night. I mean, that is an incredible image of the king's brother essentially hiding from public view under the cover of darkness, and an extraordinary image, which unfortunately for the royal family will go down in history.